All right, thanks, Michelle. Kids, get out your bookmarks, and parents, get out your reading glasses. An upcoming weekend event is a real page-turner. Take a look.
I pull the curtain back to make a bigger crack, and what is it I see? His eye!
Special treat for some kids in Barrington as the local authors and illustrators of children's books were at Barrington Bookstore, reading their books to the children.
I'll do talks at colleges and things like that, but when you read to a group of kids, especially in costume, and they're so excited, and the questions they have and their responses, you can never guess. Sometimes they ask, what does the robber have in his satchel? And it's not part of the story at all. And it's like, great question. What does he have in there? Their imaginations just take off when they're seeing the story, and that's my favorite part.
I saw a skunk.
A skunk!
Allison Paul is a RISD grad and was just a handful of authors and illustrators that got to test out their material on some of their toughest critics, which are also their customers, the kids.
Reading to kids, I think, is the best testing ground so that you're making the best pictures that engage them. So it's kind of just an affirmation like, okay, I'm doing a good thing here. So that's why I like reading to kids.
As an author, I'm working in isolation a lot, and so to actually interact with kids and see how they react to my stories and their experience is really exciting.
Kelly, Jamie, and Mary Jane Begin all call Southern New England home. And all three will be in Barrington at the bookstore again on Saturday, October 30th for the third annual Author and Illustrator event.
I've been illustrating and authoring for just about 20 years, but the authoring part, I'd say about 3 years. The Willow Buds, which is this book, I wrote, and it was published in 2008.
R.W. Alley and Zoe Alley make a great team in more ways than one. Not only are the Barrington residents married, but they work together as well. Zoe is the author, and R.W. is the illustrator. Together they have collaborated on 2 books. There's A Princess in the Palace, and there's A Wolf at the Door.
You have to do a lot of balancing back and forth, but Zoe comes up with the ideas and the way the plot is structured and all of that. And my job as an illustrator is just to take her words and sort of frame them within the context of the book.
Paul also enjoys getting dressed up in character when she reads to the kids, and she has a good reason for always wanting to get into costume.
I was born on Halloween, and I've always really enjoyed spooky stories. Edgar Allan Poe is one of my favorites.
The authors told us they also draw on their personal experiences for inspiration. If you want to bring your little bookworms to this weekend's event, maybe I should do some more reading. We have all the details on our website, foxprovidence.com. Ben?